Good afternoon, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle in paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. Baba Vanga has predicted, apparently, and I've been looking all over for this, and I found all kinds of interesting things about Baba Vanga. Baba Vanga is the prophet. She's a female prophet from Bulgaria who was blind, and she apparently has predicted the death of Queen Elizabeth in 2019, followed closely by Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. Queen Elizabeth is 92, Prince Philip is 98. This is a picture of Queen Elizabeth and her favorite horse, P.H. Keston. P.H. Keston has just passed. Okay, and I think that's significant. Also, Queen Elizabeth's last corgi, she's famous for her corgis. Her last corgi has passed. Okay, she's had 30 corgis since ascending the throne in 1952. Let's read about the corgis. Okay, so Elizabeth II has owned more than 30 corgis since she became Queen of the Commonwealth Realms in 1952. In 2007, she had 5 corgis: Monty, Emma, Lynette, Willow, and Holly, 5 Cocker Spaniels, 4 Dorgies, which are Dachshund Corgi crossbreeds. The royal corgis are known all across the world and have been portrayed in many ways, such as statues and works of art. For example, the crown coin, which commemorated the Golden Jubilee of Elizabeth II, shows her with a corgi. So her beautiful horse has died, and all of her corgis are now dead. Okay, and everything is everything. Okay, so the white horse represents strength, power, endurance, physical energy. And a white horse represents purity, prosperity, and good fortune. So literally, this white horse dying, spiritually and symbolically, it can represent the end of her physical strength. Okay, the dogs represent loyalty, generosity, protection, and fidelity. Okay, now she's only left with Dorgies, crossbreeds. Half Dachshund, half Corgis. So all of her dogs are gone, all the faithfulness, all of her dogs, and her strength is gone. And we have this mysterious Baba Vanga prediction, and she predicted a lot of interesting things. Baba Vanga is a very interesting person. So the world works, you know, God and the universe, they constantly tell you what's happening before it happens. And this is preparing her. She really seems to be preparing to make her exit. She's 92. Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, is 98. Will the Queen pass in 2019? Will Queen Elizabeth pass in 2019? Because she really seems like she's ready to go. Okay. Will the Queen pass in 2019? Cup overflowing. This can be a heart attack. Ruler, the monarch. Okay, she rules. So she's going to show more king energy than queen energy. She's the ruler. she's actually, even though she's a female, she's more of a king than a queen. And that is showing in the energy. And kings or queens can represent male or female people. 3 clubs. The activity of the ruler. 10s are completion. She may end with a heart attack. 13 and 12, 25, 7 hearts. 7 hearts is Star of Bethlehem, passing on into the next world. She may pass into the next world via a heart attack, a big change for the monarch via a heart attack, and passing into the next world. So maybe, will Prince Philip, who is 98, these are long-lived people. That's great. I want to live another 100 years to make up for all the crap that I went through the first 54 years. So that puts me at 154 if I live another 100 years. But of course, I want to be very, very, very healthy. So will Philip pass in 2019? Eight hearts, water into wine, cornerstone, 6 clubs. We have a breaking card, 2 spades. These are very peaceful passings, if they're passings. Solid foundation, olive tree, both very foundational cards. 8 hearts, water into wine. Transformation of the deep-rooted foundation. 10, 18, 5 diamonds, which is, I want to say Stairway to Heaven. It's not Stairway to Heaven. It is the 5 diamonds is, gosh, I made the deck. 5 diamonds is the Jacob's Ladder, which goes all the way up into heaven. So transformation going all the way up into heaven. The chalice breaks, broken chalice. The chalice breaks. He's transformed from this physical body and rooting here on the earth, and he transitions to heaven. They both look like they are peacefully transitioning, very peacefully transitioning to heaven. Will there be a big shakeup in the monarchy in 2019? Because this would create a big shakeup. Will there be a big shakeup in the monarchy in 2019? Baba Vanga also clearly predicted the collapse of the European economy in the near future. Okay, she's dead. I'm not sure how long she's dead. 30 years ago or so. I'd have to look it up again. But she predicted the collapse of the European economy. Wow. People think stuff is so solid, and they do really stupid things. Just remember, the people leading you are practicing, okay? Just like doctors practice medicine, lawyers practice law. The people who are running the countries, they don't really know what they're doing. They're practicing. They're just making it up as they go along. And like Mother Merkel, oh my God, she is destroying the 5th largest economy on the planet. And if that falls, whew, it's all over, man. The entire world is going to be plunged into depression. But anyway, is there going to be a big shakeup in the monarchy in 2019? Mother Earth, cornucopia, everything, okay? This is the foundation. Star of Bethlehem can be a whole lot of things, okay? The wealth and the foundation, the mother monarchy, okay, based on birth. The monarchy based on birth and wealth, 27. Cross, okay, and straight razor, a cut on the permanent, lineage-based wealth. Many things cutting and going forward. There's going to be some trouble. It's not, she's 92. It's not going to be that big of a shock. She's 92. It will go, it will create a problem. It will, but they're ready. They've been ready. Will the English monarchy be abolished shortly following her death? Because she started in 1952. Will the English monarchy be abolished shortly following her death? Scapegoat. Mustard seed. Hand in hand. King. Scapegoat is cast out. Mustard seed planting. The many hands. Okay, this is the people. Planting, casting out. The king. The man. The king. 7 and 8. Is 15. 4 clubs. They're going to start moving in this direction. They're going to start moving to after her death, they're going to begin moving. The seeds will be planted. This seed will be planted. They're going to begin the process of ending the monarchy after it's all a process. They're going to go one step at a time. After she dies, they're going to take more steps. I find the symbolism very interesting. Okay, her favorite horse, this horse, P.H. Keston, died. Her strength is gone. All of her beloved corgis, she had 30 corgis. I really envy her because I love dogs. All of her corgis are now dead. Okay, many of her treasured companions and loyal companions are dead. She's only left with dorgies. Okay, and so what's left is a mix. Impurity, bad decisions. This goes all the way back. Jesus was born in the land of the Samaritans. Samaritans were a mix. They were half Gentile, half Jew. And so the Gentiles hated them, and the Jews hated them. And this was intentional. Okay, and so literally, no priests, no Jews, except for no priests, no Levites. Only the Magi were present. The Magi and their entourages, were present at the birth of Jesus, and the Magi were foreigners. Okay, and that's what's happening. Okay, my battery went out, which happens a lot. So, they're making a lot of bad decisions. Charles married a divorced woman. I think the first divorce was Diana and Charles. I'm not sure. I would have to check on that. But Charles married a divorced woman in Camilla. And now Harry has married a divorced woman. And they're just making bad decisions. They're a reflection of the world. They're not upholding a higher standard. Okay, and the whole world is like this. you have to uh, you have to be faithful. Okay, people are marrying and divorcing and murdering their children out of convenience, and then marrying again and marrying again and marrying again. What's happening? The world is falling apart. They're making bad decisions. Is this, everything is everything. Are these signs, the death of the horse, the death of the corgis, are these signs that of her end? The death of the queen. Signs of the death of the queen. Because the universe and God and everything works together. Will tell you over and over. And the world itself is a living thing and has consciousness. And as things get worse and worse, the Bible teaches that the tsunamis and the earthquakes and the wars, the earth itself is getting very upset about the impurity and the problems, and it's reacting. It's having an emotional response. And everything around you is connected and having this response. So are these things symbolic? The death of the horse, the death of all 30 of her corgis now. There are no more corgis in the royal household. That's incredible. Is this symbolic of her coming demise in 2019? So the executioner cuts the head off, kills, suddenly. The finger of God reaches down and changes everything. 2 diamonds joined. 9 and 13, 22. The many people, hand in hand, lovers. The royal family is like, they're a family to the many people. They are the first family to the many people. Joined. Joined. The finger of God reaches down and in an instant cuts her away. So yeah, this is all, everything is everything. This is all indicative that her death is coming. I think she may actually die in 2019. Let's review here. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, first I asked, will Queen Elizabeth pass in 2019? If she passes, it looks like it's from a heart attack. A big change from a heart attack. 26, finger of God. God reaches down, changes everything with a heart attack. Bam. Okay, so if she's going to die, I think it's a heart attack. Will Philip pass in 2019? The chalice breaks. The chalice breaking is a symbol of death. The spirit is released. 10 and 18, 5 diamonds, Jacob's ladder. The spirit is released and goes into heaven, and the physical body and foundation is transformed. So it also looks like Philip will pass. Will there be a big shakeup in 2019 to the royal family? Not that big a shakeup. They are preparing for this. She is 92, he's 98. They have very elaborate succession plans. It will cause it's a big deal because it's a big deal, but they're very, very well prepared for it. And they know exactly what they're going to do when this happens. Will the monarchy be abolished shortly following her death? This is a long process, and yeah, it's going to come up again, and they're going to start reducing. They're going to be reducing their incomes. They're going to be slowly phasing out the monarchy. So this is another step towards phasing out the monarchy and turning Britain and the Commonwealth nations, Australia and Canada, into non-monarchies. They'll be what's that called? Republics. They'll be democratic republics if they continue. Okay, are all of these symbols, you know, the death of the horses, the death of the horse, the end of her strength, the end of all of her faithful companions, the corgis, which she loves, and she had 30 of them. Yeah, this is symbolizing her death. God is preparing her for her exit, her sudden. The finger of God is going to reach down and suddenly take her. And the joining, the joining with the many people will be suddenly cut. Okay, and it looks like it's by a heart attack. So I think there's a very good chance that Queen Elizabeth will pass in 2019. There's quite a very good chance, and these cards seem to be saying that she will pass in 2019, and it looks like via a heart attack, or that could also be an aneurysm or like a stroke. You know, an overflow of blood. That could easily be a stroke. So something overflows. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination and Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.